It's a portable car wash that you can carry in a case. Let's check out the video. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is O with CLO Ed TV. When I made my transition over from full-time employee to full-time entrepreneur and hobbyist, I had to find ways to open up my time and my finances. One of the ways I did that was to mitigate as many expenses as I could. What does that mean? Lowering utilities, also lowering any bills that may take away from my savings or investment money that I might need for something else. One of the ways expenses affects us all is through inflation. For example, 5 years ago, electricity may have cost half as much as it does now. So one of the ways I decided to mitigate that was to install solar panels that I use. So today's video is more about keeping your vehicles, bikes, boats, canoes, kayaks clean, and one of the great ways to do that is with a pressure washer. And today we're going to look over the AlienWorld portable pressure washer. In this video, I'm going to show you everything that comes in a box with an unboxing. Also, we're going to give this thing a test drive by washing the vehicle, and at the end of the video, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this particular sprayer, some of its practical uses, and some ways that this portable pressure washer can fit into your lifestyle. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what's in the box. Let's see if I can speed this up. This is everything that comes in the case. Let me go ahead and I spread this out so you can see everything in the case. Okay, so everything that comes in the set, you're gonna get, let's get the main star of the show. You're gonna get the AlienWorld pressure washer. Over here you can see there's an adapter. It doesn't come connected, but when you do, you're going to slide this on. It's a quick disconnect for your different attachments, and I'll get into that in a second. You also have your lithium-ion battery, and this is a 48-volt lithium-ion battery. Also, it comes with the charger. When you charge the battery, it turns from red to green when it's completely charged. Over here you have two different caps. This one is for your main cable here, or your main hose here. All right, which you can drop into any water source or a bucket. Also, on the end of that, you're going to want to put this filter. This keeps all the sediments out. And then this is a little nifty adapter here. This will allow you to thread your soda bottles. So your 2-liter bottles, your 16-ounce bottles, you can screw onto this and then screw it right onto here. Also, it also comes with a foam cannon. So here is where your soap would go, and also the cannon for your foam cannon. All right, and obviously it comes with a nice plastic case. And the last thing I want to show is the sprayer attachment. All right, so let me show you the different settings we have on the sprayer. We have the shower, we have the on-off, 40 degree, 25 degree, 15 degree, and 0 degrees. And this is a quick disconnect, which also comes with the system. You also have a quick disconnect adapter, which attaches to the front of the gun. All right, so let me show you how this all assembles. All right, so you take your quick disconnect adapter, screw that on, make sure it's nice and tight, and you might have to adjust this so that the way the nozzle attaches properly. So we're gonna slide that in, push in. Now it's attached. You can see it like that. Also, you want to attach your water source here. So you would definitely attach the hose there and then screw this on. So I'll go ahead and screw that on so you can see that. All right. And then you connect your battery. All right. And this is how it looks, completely assembled. Okay, so if you want to connect the foam cannon, only thing you got to do is disconnect it here. Has a quick disconnect. That's very nice and convenient. You go ahead, and this is in a thread, is a quick connect as well. You just snap that on. Then you take your gun here, and just that easy. Now you're doing foam wash. All right. So this is the complete system that you get. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing out for a wash.
Now, I really didn't have to bring my own water source. What I really like about this setup is everything literally fits in one regular size crate. So I literally could fit 2 liters of water, all my soaps and my tire foam, and the actual pressure washer. You really can't beat this compact package. I literally didn't even need to bring my rainwater source. I could have filled up where I was at, but this is just for the purpose of demonstration. Look at how neat it fits. It's a beautiful thing about life. You can live it how you want it, as you want it, and it could be as meaningful, you know, as you want. So it's always better to look at the glass half empty, you know, and be thankful for what you have and not always looking at what you don't have. So, man, I'm just thankful to be able to do YouTube and, you know, share and build this community. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. One thing that intrigued me about making adjustments in my personal life is that I wanted to become more efficient. So in other words, I wanted the same quality of life, but I didn't want to pay the high expense for it. So all the things that I do in my daily routine, such as having lights, electricity, water, things of that nature, I try to find alternative off-grid ways to do so. And it really has freed up my time and doesn't require me to work as much, because when you're on the constant hamster wheel, you got to constantly work to pay the bills. And those are the changes I've been currently making. So as you can see here, I'm just assembling the gun, and we're going to be doing the spraying first. And it really is simple with that quick attachment. What I did here is I added a small cutoff of 3/8" tube to prime the pump. And what I did here was set the pump in the directions of tell you above the level of the sprayer, just to get it primed. Once you get it primed, then you'll be spraying just like you see here. Something I want to mention about the hose that comes with the sprayer. It is a good length, but one issue you might run into, and you might even see me do it in the video, is stepping on the hose. Now you want to be careful not to step on it, that way the water will continuously flow. I would like to upgrade eventually to a stronger hose, and here I'm just showing how wet the sprayer actually gets, and I haven't even went through a quarter of the 5-gallon bucket of water. So this is the soap that I'll be using today, and I like this wash and wax. It really gives a nice shine and makes it really clean. So here's a foam cannon here, and you basically just fill it up. Now the more soap you have, the more soapy your foam will turn out. So you just saw me rinse, and now I'm detaching the spray nozzle and attaching the foam cannon. I mean, it is really a quick and simple system. And as you can see here, it sprays a liberal amount of foam. I barely have to tap the trigger, and it really gives a lot of coverage on the vehicle. So this would be considered, the car I drive is a medium-sized sedan. So that'll give you an idea of how much soap I'm using. So I'm gonna wash one side of the car and let you guys see how much soap I use, how much water I use, and then we will compare it to the other side. Okay, here you can see how much soap I used. Now I'm just wetting my rag and about to get some elbow grease done and burn a few calories. So like earlier before, I really mentioned about kind of slowing down a bit in life. And when you're always constantly on the hustle and bustle, and I just mentioned when I was working my 9 to 5, I had to rush to get the car cleaned and then get whatever work I needed done, and able to get enough rest to wake up in the morning. And things like this allow you to slow down. So for example, the more money you need, the more bills you have, the more you have to work. Or the objective I'm trying to do, I don't know about you guys, is become more efficient, more money, less time. And doing things like this really opens up my time and my finances. So literally everything you see here in the video has been washed for free. The water's free, the soap was very inexpensive, but the energy it took to use the sprayer was also free. I have a Ryobi 100 PSI pressure washer. It cost me $300 at the time, and I loved using that. But two things I had to do: I had to keep the water running on it, and I had to plug it into the electricity. And that thing used about 300 watts of electricity every time you hit the trigger, and that to me is not very efficient. So To give you an idea, on average in my area, my electric usage only amounts to about 15 bucks. So that should give you an idea between the solar and getting little gadgets like this, how much money I'm actually able to save. So sometimes it's just adjustments, lifestyle changes, guys. Okay, here's the car, and I'm comparing the unwashed side to the washed side, and you can see this portable pressure water really got this car shiny. I mean, look at the gloss on it, the sheen on it. I mean, you can really tell, even though it's not dry yet, that it really got this side of the car clean. It really does a great job. So some of the advantages to this is, like, if you're really traveling and you don't want to stop, you can just pull over, pull in the parking lot, wash the car down real quick, and then you're on moving. Okay, here I'm just demonstrating the water level. And here's a really cool feature that I really love about this pressure washer, is that you can actually attach a 2-liter bottle of liquid. And here I have just some rainwater in a Steri bottle. And look at how neat that looks. That looks really cool. And I'm able to do what you could consider a cordless pressure wash, and it's really nice not to drag a hose around. Although, fair warning, it does go through that 2-liter water pretty fast. So if there was a bigger attachment you could put on there, then that would serve a lot better. I might make some 3D attachments to stabilize the bottle so it's not just swinging around, but that's just something I thought about for a project. And look at that, guys. You see that's all the water I have left, and you can see it goes through it pretty fast. But I love that attachment. All right, let's get this foam cannon on this side, soap it down. And guys, it literally took me about 20 minutes to wash my car. It didn't take that long. And literally I have a little bit of soap left, so you can tell that it really doesn't take much. So guys, if you've never seen a product like this, this is why I'm demonstrating it. It helped me to save money and also time, and also gives me more options when I'm on the road. So, you know, if you want to keep your car in pristine condition, you hit that mud hole or you hit that little puddle, you can pull this thing out, spray your car down real quick, keep it looking sharp and nice. All right, this is the piece that I bought from Lowe's. And here you see me attaching the sprayer, and it's just that quick with the quick disconnect. Now you can tell I used the remainder of the water from the bucket and I poured it right in that 2-liter bottle, and I'm just spot checking. All right, forgive me for my tires. I normally put rubber Flex Seal on there to give it rubber protection, but now I'm just adding the Armor All tire foam, and that's my little secret to get a nice shiny wheel. So the whole thing is literally rubber, and I just spray it with that, and it gives me a nice sheen. Now while I'm waiting for the tires to dry, I'm just packing up, and I'm gonna talk about this little hack towards the end of the video. And here are all the parts. You got your sprayer, foam cannon, you got your battery, you got your bottle nozzle attachment, hose nozzle attachment, and filter, and you also got your hose here. So everything's in the complete package, and there's your case. Here it is packed up, looking nice and neat with everything in it. And literally, I'm just showing you the small footprint. Packs right in there, and you literally don't take up barely any space in your trunk. And it's really nice and convenient. There I am. Okay, so here's a quick walk around of the final product, and guys, it's sharp as a tack. You know, it really did the job just as good or better than any car wash that I would have. Even though it's a moderate pressure, it's not a high pressure gun, but it works just enough to get the car clean. My little hack right here. Okay, so car turned out great. I'm gonna get some B-roll shot of that. But as you can see, you can wash your car totally portable on the go for free. All it takes is the rechargeable battery. As you can see, I brought two 2-liter bottle sodas of water, and I didn't even barely use them. I still got 3.5 liters left. The 5-gallon bucket did the job, and I had about maybe 1 liter left over in water. So as you can see, my little swivel seat is a nice little hack. Also, if you're going fishing, or say for example, if you're going on a boat, this is a great option. So that way you don't have to carry chairs too. You can just carry the bucket. Also carry the swivel seat and just put it right on top of the bucket. Most of the hacks I show on this channel is to show you different ways and alternative ways to save money, and also different ways to have more options. So if you're going on a camping trip, or if you're just traveling on the road and don't want to stop by a car wash, you can burn some calories, bring your portable sprayer with you, and wash your car any way that you want, anytime that you want. So it's a really great option. I also like to say I really appreciate y'all support me on my channel, and without the support I wouldn't be able to do this for a living. Really every day I pray and I'm thankful, and I thank God for this opportunity, and I hope that some things that on this channel will help you out in your life, and hopefully you learn a lot on this channel. And comment section below, what are some uses that you would use this portable sprayer for your own purposes? I would like to know if you come up with some ideas. I have to say I really enjoy this pressure washer, and this will be a permanent addition when I'm doing my chores and tasks, whether it's washing the house or washing my car or bike or kayak or canoe or whatever I need to wash. One thing I really like is the spray nozzle attachment. Being able to turn and adjust different nozzles right out of the box really brings it a lot of value. And I know that they kind of neutered the pressure on this because of what you may wash this with. So you need lower pressure to wash up against the car so you don't damage the surface. So this is perfect for it. I love the fact that I can take my solar or my portable battery bank, such as my DL Energy R300, plug this bad boy up there and recharge it. Now, I can take this with me on a trip, or if we're out and I want to wash one of my friend or family's cars, I can just pull this right out the trunk, spray it down real quick, scrub it down, rinse it down real quick, and we're on and going. We don't have to stop to a gas station. We don't have to pay high prices to wash our cars. So this right here is a great addition. Some of the uses I can see this used for is if you're in an off-grid setup and you want to use something like this, or if you're a full-time RVer or traveler, this is definitely a great addition. Though this is not intended, what I would say, for heavy duty, it is good enough to wash small, I would say large size vehicles. You'd be doing a lot of work washing with this one because it's neutered in pressure. But other than that, it has a moderate pressure, good enough for home use, and this is what I'm going to use it for. I also like the option of being able to attach a water bottle to the bottom of this, and also being able to stick the hose in a bucket where you can use rainwater, or you can go to any park or gas station and fill up your water for free and use that to wash your car or whatever you need to wash with this. So it's very versatile. It's almost like a Swiss Army knife or pressure washer. So I really like this. Something like this is not going to hit you over the head. And if you want to pick this pressure washer, I have this one and a couple higher power options, and links in the description below. So if you really enjoyed this video and think you would like something like this, or you could use something like this, definitely pick one up. Links are in the description below. Guys, I really appreciate you supporting the channel, tuning in, all the great comments and likes, and it really motivates me to keep going and working as a full-time content creator. So guys, take care. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.